Bayou 95.7, New Orleans' only classic rock. The John Osterlind Morning Show is brought to you by the most ordinary man in New Orleans, and Lamarck Ford. So the hashtag Me Too movement has gone over to New Orleans City Hall, as I've always liked to call it, the idiot box. Well, 7 people have been investigated for sexual harassment complaints from employees across City Hall over the past 4 months. And some of the stories that are coming out of the idiot box, New Orleans City Hall, are something else. They've examined everything from sex in public buildings to just flirtatious comments. And one of the flirtatious comments I saw, I didn't really understand. This might be a cultural thing. One woman complained about a 33-year-old lifeguard who works for the city at one of the public pools. She said that he told her that her butt looks so big that it floats to the top of the pool. Because it's so big. But here's one of the scenarios I didn't understand.
Is this the cultural?
Yes.
The cultural thing? Okay.
One of the guys...
I'm sure I will understand it because, as you know, I'm quite hip.
This guy just retired. So I guess he was one of the people that were named in this that had enough time behind him where he didn't get fired or didn't resign. When he found out they're investigating him, he retired. His name is Herman Hogues. He admitted to letting female employees booty pop him. Again, this is a culture thing. Brewster, are you familiar with booty pop?
Of course I am.
And this guy said, hey, this Herman Hogues worked for the city of New Orleans, and he just retired after this. But when the investigators came to him and said, well, what happened with you here? We had a couple people complain about you. He said, oh, yeah. He said, I let female employees booty pop me. And he also said that he let them grope him in his office.
That I do. I'm pretty sure I know what that is. I'm pretty sure you do, too.
Yeah. But booty pop. If a woman was going to booty pop you, now I know what the booty is.
Right. You can imagine what. Well,
how do you make a booty pop?
I'm going to post a meme to the Bayou Facebook page of what I think it is. Okay, we'll try that.
Well, you know how we've talked about culture here on the show, and we've talked about how people come from
we'd like to have some.
Well, no, we talk about how people come from different cultures, and that some cultures are more aggressive when they hit on women, when they try to pick up women. I mean, I live in New Orleans. I've lived here over 10 years, and what I've seen on the streets, some guys, they just yell. You know, hey, look at that booty. Shake that thing. Hey, come over here. That's a way that some people in some cultures hit on women.
How is that working for you?
Well, not me.
Oh.
And I never understood how that possibly could work. I couldn't imagine working for the city of New Orleans for many years like Herman Hogues did. Could you imagine you get called in because you've been accused of sexual harassment? They sit you down and they said, well, hey, this woman and this woman accused you of sexual harassment. What do you have to say for yourself? And Herman Hogues, a manager of the city of New Orleans Property Management Department, when being asked that question, said, yeah, I let female employees booty pop and grope me in my office. So it was them who asked him to sexually harass them. And so, you know, he being the nice guy said, you know what? Yeah, HR, Yeah, human resources. I let these much younger and much more attractive than me women booty pop and grope me in my office. How much work was Herman Hogues getting done as a manager for the City of New Orleans Property Management Department? Here on Bayou 95.7.
Hey, it's John Osterlind. And if you like what you just heard, subscribe to this YouTube channel and listen to my radio show weekday mornings, 6 to 10 a.m. on Bayou 95.7 FM in New Orleans or Bayou957.com everywhere. Thank you.